This episode of the show is brought to you by Timeshare Exit Team. Get out of your timeshare safely and legitimately. TimeshareExitTeam.com has a 100% guarantee they'll get you out or give you a full refund. And Timeshare Exit Team is the only company I trust. TimeshareExitTeam.com. From the headquarters of Ramsey Solutions, it's the Dave Ramsey Show, where dad is dumb, cash is king, and a paid-off home mortgage has taken the place of the BMW as the status symbol of choice. I'm Dave Ramsey, your host. You jump in, we'll talk about your life and your money. It is a free call at 888-825-5225. That's 888-825-5225. Well, we are doing something today on the Dave Ramsey Show we have never done. That's a big thing. When you've been on the air 25 years and there's something you've never done, it's kind of hard to believe. Well, this we've never done. If you didn't know, this show airs live every day for most of our radio stations around America from 1 to 4 Central and 2 to 5 Eastern. Some radio stations carry us in the evening, and some even carry us the following morning or whatever, a portion of the show live and a portion of it not live, that kind of a thing. And, of course, all of you that listen on podcast or download a podcast of some kind or another, all of you are well aware that's not live. You can watch the show live on YouTube, and you're hearing it on XM and Sirius Live as well. But that's our live time slot. Now, we don't advertise that because we would love for you to listen whenever you want to listen, and we want you to listen to your local radio station or on a podcast or however you want to listen. We want you to be here. We're glad you're here. But today, during the 3-hour show, only during the live 3 hours, which means there's only 1 hour of that left, actually 54 minutes of that left, to be precise, 52 minutes of that left, I'm sorry, right now. Then the show will not be live today anymore. That's Thursday, for those of you joining us right now. Thursday. We have 52 minutes left in the show live today. That means there is 52 minutes left in the best price ever offered on the air, anywhere, anytime, on Financial Peace University. Our 9-week class, almost 5 million people have gone through it. It's $109 during this 3 hours, and I announced it during the first hour, the second hour, now the third hour. During this 3 hours only, you can buy Financial Peace University Limit 1 membership for $39. Wow. $39. Yeah. And you have like 50 minutes left to do that. So 51 minutes. So, DaveRamsey.com. Click on Financial Peace University or call customer care at 888-22-PEACE, 888-227-3223. Now, you can only buy one kit. That's all you can do. You can buy it to give to somebody if you've been through the class and you always wanted to send your friends through or your mom and dad through or your grown kids through, or you know somebody's getting married and you want to send them through the class, whatever. The class everybody should take on learning how to handle money. All about investing, all about generosity, of course getting out of debt, of course being on a budget, of course how to handle your marriage and money. All of those things are addressed. It is the preeminent financial class in America today. As I said, almost 5 million people have been through the class. And after today, 6 million, I guess. But can you say the phones have lit up? Oh, my gosh. Wow. But, hey, it's a great way for you to buy a kit and pay it forward. Or if you've just always wanted to go but never really got around to it, now's your time. This is the thing to get you off your butt and cause you to actually do it now. It's one night a week for 9 weeks, $39 for 50 minutes from right now. Go. Okay? That's what you got left. Financial Peace University at DaveRamsey.com or call customer care at 888-22-PEACE. Again, we're not going to let you do bulk on this because I don't want you to open up your own eBay store with my stuff. This is my company, not yours. So this is a chance for you to get a good buy for you, not for you to go into business. That's a simple thing. So, fun stuff. Thank you for joining us. Amanda is with us in Savannah, Georgia. Hi, Amanda. How are you?
Hi, Dave. I'm doing all right. So good to talk to you.
You too. What's up?
Well, I am calling. I am a military spouse, and my husband is at training for at least the next 3 months, if not longer. And we are in baby step number 2. And I'm just kind of calling to talk to you because, you know, with him gone, I'm raising our 7-month-old by myself right now, and it seems like our expenses just keep getting higher and higher in different things that I have to do, and I'm carrying a lot of guilt every time I have to change my budget and take a little more money out of our debt snowball for other household things that we wouldn't normally had were he here. So I just wanted to talk to you about that.
How old are you?
26 on Saturday.
Oh, awesome. Okay. Well, tell him when you talk to him I said thanks for his service. We appreciate that very much. And you have a 7-month-old and you're 26, and your household income is what?
I think we're at 70 right now, maybe. It's about 55 to 58.
So you are doing the budget.
Yes.
Are you using everydollar.com?
Of course I am.
Of course. Good for you. Okay. And he's in basic, is that what you said?
No, he's at Ranger School.
Oh. Does he have access to the internet at breaks?
No, no contact. We do not get to speak to each other.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
Ranger School's real. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So you're pretty much running solo. Okay. Yeah. And he graduates in 3 months?
If he goes straight through, that's not guaranteed. So we're just praying a lot.
I understand. Well, I mean, that's when the course completes. Okay.
Yes.
All right. Okay. The first thing is this. Let's just be real. You're a new mom. You got a little baby that's screaming and really needy, and you have to do every single thing for them. They are wonderful. They also will suck the life out of you.
Yes. She got an ear infection week 1, and I missed the whole week of work.
Of course, and hasn't slept a night since. Yeah, of course. Nope. So you think he's got it rough in Ranger training, baby? You got it worse.
He at least gets 4 hours of sleep, so he's doing better than I am.
That's right. Oh, so you are a rock star. So if your budget during this 3 months is not perfect, while your life is upside down, your husband is in Ranger training, and you have a little baby, and you're trying to figure all this out and run this thing, cut yourself some slack. Okay? If you mess up a little bit, that's okay. I'm not telling you to go out and spend $10,000. I'm not saying that. But I am saying if you miss the grocery budget a little bit, whoopee, you're doing all you can do, kiddo. You're doing good. You got your hands full. Okay?
Yes.
Give yourself permission. It's okay. Give yourself a little grace. And if you make a little bit of a mess because something isn't perfect or you don't make as much progress as you wanted, there's plenty of time later for you to do that when he comes home and you get a little help around there and you're not fighting this particular battle by yourself, no pun intended, okay? So I'm going to upgrade you to every dollar plus so that when he does get access, he can watch the budget with you. And we're going to put you into Financial Peace University to where you guys are walking through this together. He can go through it with you when he comes back, and you can go through it in the meantime just to get some help around you if you want. You got this. You can do it. This is the Dave Ramsey Show. You probably just got that reminder in the mail in the form of a maintenance fee. And yes, you still own that timeshare. And yes, the maintenance fee is increased again. Last year, the average maintenance fee was $920. That's ridiculous. If you're tired of paying for a timeshare that you're not using or can't use, visit Timeshare Exit Team. They'll get you out safely, legitimately, and forever, or you get every penny back. TimeshareExitTeam.com. joining us, America. Phil is with us in Los Angeles. Hi, Phil. How are you?
I'm doing well, Dave. Thank you very much.
Good. What's up?
So I just received a notice that the school I supposedly graduated from last year is shutting down. I owe them about $5,500 in tuition, and basically that money is at the very bottom of my debt snowball right now. So my question is, do I move that to the top, crush that so I can get access to my diploma and my official transcripts before the school closes, or do I just proceed through the snowball as planned?
You owe them directly. So this is some kind of private deal?
Yeah, it's a private school. I went there on a half scholarship. I took out some student loans to pay some of it. What the student loans didn't cover was about $5,500 left.
Well, I suppose there's some places that, I mean, a diploma certainly is a nice memento. I've never had anybody ask for my diploma or my transcripts in my life, and I've been out of school for 35 years. I guess there are some situations where you might actually have to be able to have that since they are closed and that you couldn't access it there. Is that worth $5,500? Because you don't have to pay the $5,500 if they close. You know that.
Yeah, I've already been told that I can also get my student loans removed. If that's the case.
Yeah, that's exactly right. You got good information there. How much are your student loans?
I have about $39,000.
Okay, and what is your household income?
Right now, I'm single. It's $50,000, but I'm self-employed and
what's the degree?
Growing up. It's a film degree in screenwriting.
Okay. In that world, you know that world a million times better than I do. How many times do they look to ask you for your diploma or transcripts? I would think never.
They don't. And my career is in internet marketing, e-commerce, web design development, all of that. And so it was more of, I went there as a Robert Redford scholar through Sundance. Yeah. So it was more of a networking opportunity for me.
Yeah. And really, so it's a $5,500 memento.
Pretty much. And access to transcripts in case I decide to go to a master's program at some point, get an MBA, something like that.
That would be true. Okay. I probably would do it. And the only reason I would is the finality of it. If you don't do it, you can never undo this decision. And so, yeah, I'm probably going to move it to the top and get them some money so you can get this stuff. Is there any chance that since they are stupid and going broke that they will just release it?
Right now, as my conversation yesterday, no. In fact, I found out I might have to redo 2 courses because they misplaced some stuff. So I'm actively looking at independent study stuff to wipe out 6 credit hours over the next few weeks to get that taken care of. It's a mess, Dave. It's like the whole machine's a mess over there.
Yeah, so. I'm kind of thinking I have an attorney contact the president of this organization and tell them if they don't hand this stuff over post haste, I'm going to make a film about him.
Gotcha.
I mean, because this is starting to sound like extortion now. Yeah. I mean, this is ridiculous. They are going broke. They screwed up your transcripts. You did take the classes, but they didn't record them, and now they don't want that. Now they want you to come back and pick up some other classes in order to do this? Come on.
Right.
This is starting to hit the edge of absurd. So I don't know who you talk to, but I'm going over their head and chew them a new one. And I might even contact legal counsel on this before I make my decision. Okay. But all things being equal, if you could walk over there and hand them a check and they handed you this transcripts and the diploma, because of the finality of it, I'm probably going to do that just because I'd like to have that for the rest of your life. You know, you'd never be able to prove it, you know, and I never is a long time on something like that. So, yeah, I'm probably, it's kind of like, you know, if my wife lost her wedding ring and, you know, we found it 3 years later in a jewelry store that was going broke. Do we go buy it? Well, we're still married if we don't, but it's a pretty nice memento, you know, if that happened. It's that kind of a thing, you know, and it's really not got anything to do with whether you'll succeed in the future. Because truthfully, anyone who really wants to pick through your transcripts, other than if you want to go get a master's in order to succeed, is probably not even somebody you want as a customer anyway. because they're like weird,
Right.
So it has a limited value and a limited amount of hassle I'm going to go to. But these are the people that are going broke. So I think I'm probably going to jump up on them and go, let's settle this for 50 cents on the dollar. You write the transcript up and you make the clerical errors corrected, and you hand me a transcript and you hand me a diploma, and I will hand you $2,000, and I will not make a film about your personal life.
Got it.
I mean, I'm starting to get aggravated the more I listen to this. These are the people going broke. These are the people screwing up. They still want you to pay them, even though that money's going down the toilet, whatever you give them, because they're going broke, right? It's not like the guy you're talking to on the phone is going to put this money in his pocket. It's not his own organization. He's just being a stupid bureaucrat, And so, I'm probably going to jump up on this thing. That's how I'm going to handle it if I'm in your shoes. But ultimately, with a reasonable amount of hassle, would I do something to end up with the transcripts and the diploma in my hand and write some checks? Yes. Yes, I would. And I would move that to the top of my debt snowball. And I would move this to the top of my to-do list for a few days. And I really would contact legal counsel and find out what your rights are there in California. Because California has some particularly strong laws around broadcast and around talent issues and probably around film school issues as a result. Because obviously it's a unique industry that is very strong there, and there's the laws there are more detailed, less vague than any other place. I know that because I've negotiated a few contracts with some networks out there, and I learned a lot in the process, things that the attorney said you do want California law on your side if you're talent, as an example, because there's a lot more to back you up in this case. So, you need to contact an attorney. And you need to contact the top of the food chain over there and punch them in the nose, metaphorically speaking, and see if you can't negotiate through this. And, yes, I would move it to the top. Am I going to write a $10,000 check, and am I going to study for 6 more months in order to get this diploma that probably really doesn't matter? No, I'm not. So there's a breaking point on this idea. Interesting discussion, though. Really interesting. Victoria is with us in San Antonio. Hi, Victoria. How are you?
Hi, I'm doing well. How are you?
Better than I deserve. What's up?
That's good to hear. I was calling because my husband and I are going through the baby steps, and we're on baby step 2. Then we found out we have got pregnant with twins.
Yay!
And they're here now.
That's awesome.
So, thank you. So we put everything on pause.
Mm-hmm.
We went through a little bit of financial struggle, so we're living with my parents. My husband got accepted to nursing school, but the twins are here now. We're kind of it's been hard. So the question is whether he should keep going to nursing school or put that on pause. And
is he already in nursing school?
He did. No. It hasn't started yet. It'll be starting next month for a 15-month program.
And how is he paying for that?
And that's the thing. It's loans, school loans.
Yeah. Well, I don't recommend that people go into debt, Victoria. I love the idea of him getting a nursing degree. I think it'll be good for your family long term. But you guys are so broke, you're living with your parents, and now we're going to stack up loans even higher? What does he do? What does he make? What's his income now?
Right now he's unemployed. He was getting his prereqs for nursing school. But we did pay that out of pocket, but I guess with the growth here, we're just, should we do it? And I guess we kind of know that, you know what I mean?
I think if he can get a position and earn some money and get your family stabilized and, get the debts paid off and then save up the money and then restart and go to nursing school, that's what I would do. But this is too unstable a situation.
Dental care is something everyone needs, but you typically have 2 choices. Overpay for dental insurance or spend way too much money if you are self-pay. OneDental.com is your solution. They are not dental insurance. They're like a Costco for dental services. Pay a small amount annually to get access to their nationwide network of dentists. Find a dentist in your area and only pay OneDental's pre-negotiated rates. Use it immediately and as often as you want. Know what you're paying before you go. Start your membership today at OneDental.com. That's OneDental.com.
Thank you for joining us, America. We are glad you are here. Linda is with us in Seattle. Hi, Linda. How are you?
Hi, Dave. I'm well, thank you. I live in Linwood, which is close to Seattle.
Good. How can I help?
I just have a question. I'm a little confused. Well, not really confused, but I want to find out your opinion about when to get out of the stock market.
I don't plan to.
Oh, I just was wondering because my investments they're doing really, really well, and I've been in the stock market for I guess about 15 years. So I was totaling up my assets, and it's a pretty sizable amount. And I have a long time to work, probably about another I'm going to say 20 years.
How old are you?
I'm a girl, so late 40s.
Okay, good. And and how much are your assets? How much have you got in the stock market?
Well, I don't know who's listening, but it's over $1 million.
Good for you. Way to go, Linda. Good job. You're a millionaire. How'd you do that?
Well, we have. I work in the healthcare consulting arena, and we have a 403. And
good. So you steady saving over the years?
Yes.
Good
saving,
for you.
And I did the Roth.
Yeah. And so all of this is, and you're not eligible to remove any of it until you're 59 and a half without penalty.
I have a ways to go for that.
Yeah, exactly. Good for you.
But
cool.
I was wondering, the reason why I'm asking is because I'm thinking, because healthcare consulting is kind of stressful, and if I decide that I want to change my employment, then I wouldn't be able to do what I'm doing, and I'm just trying to think in terms of being able to have money for retirement, and then
okay. And I take it the way you're discussing this, you're single, right?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Here's what I might do. If you wanted to stop adding to your 403B or your 401ks and start just investing in some good mutual funds, which is still the stock market on the side, then that money, as it builds up, would be available to you to maybe make a transition with before 59 and a half if you wanted to take something less stressful.
Okay.
So let's build up a nest egg that's not got a penalty on it. You follow me? And then that would allow you to transition that. Now, when I am not scared about investing in the stock market over the next 20 years, and you've got 20 years easy before you will need substantial amounts of money. You've already said that. And so, if it goes up or goes down, it'll go up and it'll go down. That's okay. There's no problem with any of that. You just ride the little roller coaster like you've done all these years, and it's worked out for you. You're a millionaire.
Yeah, and I have a follow-up question to what you're saying, because I have a little nest egg of cash, and that's about $100,000.
Good.
So
I would probably invest that in some good mutual funds.
Okay.
And so that it'll grow, because if you look over and you got $500,000 there, and you got maybe got $1.5 million, the other part's going to grow too. But that $500,000, 5-6 years from now would allow you to make a transition without having to cash out stuff with a penalty. That's what I'm trying to build.
Oh, I see. Okay.
And then if you do that, then as you move into retirement or you move into non-retirement investing, you could even buy some real estate if you want some other things in your portfolio other than just the stock market. And that'll be fine. I actually have a lot of real estate, and I'm a real estate guy, so I grew up in that business. So I, over the years, have bought and paid cash for a lot of real estate, obviously with my non-retirement assets. But that real estate has done so well that I have more of my wealth tied up in that than I do in the stock market. But not because I'm scared of the stock market, just because I love real estate. And so if you wanted to add a different kind of item, you could buy some investment real estate as you go along here. But you've done very, very well. And I think you've done very well because you're cautious and you're careful and you're intentional and you're steady. Don't let that turn into worry and cause you to pull something out or jump out of something at the wrong times. The market is up now, and I don't know when it will quit going up, but it will, and it will go down. And then you know what it'll do after it goes down? It'll go up. And you can just pretty well count on that. So let's not be shocked as the market goes up and down, because it's the stock market and that's what it does. It's also where we make a lot of our money, is in those cycles, you and I. people like you and I. I mean, if you buy a lot while it's down and then it goes up, that's kind of cool. That's a good way to do it. So those are the things we want to walk into and make our decisions with. So good question. And hold on, I'm going to have Kelly send you a copy of Chris Hogan's book, Retire Inspired. It's our #1 best-selling book on retirement planning, and I think it'll help you. And you might even want to poke around on his website with that RIQ tool, the Retire Inspired Quotient, your retirement IQ tool. It's free at chrishogan360.com. You might enjoy that. It might help you crunch some numbers through and give you a different look on your retirement process. Hey, thanks for calling in. Well, this coming Monday is the day. It's here. We are launching. It's launch day for Christy Wright's brand new book, Business Boutique, A Woman's Guide for Making Money Doing What She Loves. That's right. The book tour is here. We will begin Monday in New York with all the New York media and be working all day there. Christy will be doing appearances. I'm actually doing a couple myself. While we're there, I'm going to join her on a couple of them. Looking forward to this. And then we will leave New York and we will head towards Atlanta, where on Tuesday she will do a bunch of media, and I and Anthony O'Neill will do a Smart Money event in Atlanta on Tuesday night. Then on Wednesday all day, Christy and I will do the Business Boutique one-day event. By the way, when she's in Atlanta, she'll be signing books at noon at the Books A Million on Sugarloaf, and that's on Tuesday, this coming Tuesday, Atlanta. Be looking for that. It's important for you to know where she's doing these book signings, because at each book signing she'll be giving away $1,000. No purchase necessary, must be present to win. And a personal coaching session with Christy, free, will also be given away at each book signing. Again, the next day then, on Thursday, on Wednesday, we're going to be doing the Business Boutique one-day event. They're in Atlanta. And then on Thursday, the hometown event in Nashville at the factory. And that's 1 week from tonight. Believe me, Nashville, you want to be at the factory event. It's going to be very special. Lots of very cool things given away. And lots of very cool food vendors and stuff are participating with us. This is going to be a celebration. And that's Thursday night. Of course, we'll fly from there to San Antonio as soon as we finish, because on Friday all day we're doing the Business Boutique one-day event in San Antonio. And those of you that want tickets to that, make sure you come on out. And we'd love to have you. You can get tickets to either the Atlanta or the San Antonio one-day event with Christy Wright and me for Business Boutique, online at DaveRamsey.com. Saturday is the Sold Out Smart Conference, 1 week from this coming Saturday in San Antonio, Texas. And Christy will be speaking there and signing books there as well. So the Business Boutique book comes out. By the way, if you don't have the book yet, I suggest you get it before Monday. Why? Because we throw in $60 worth of stuff. You get the $20 book when you buy the $20 book for $20, and we give you about $40 worth of other stuff, and that's the audio book free, the ebook free, and a PDF and digital video free of Christy teaching about marketing. So you're going to want all of that, and you can get all of that. And for those of you guys out there that have a lady in your life that you want to do something for them, that you think she's entrepreneurial, maybe you think she's more entrepreneurial than she thinks she is. Buying a book like Business Boutique and handing it to her kind of says, I believe in you. I think you got this. You can do it. It's amazing when you say that to somebody what it does to them. And sometimes handing somebody a book does that. So check out the Business Boutique book tour, all the details, all the places Christy's going to be. Remember, $1,000 given away at each location. Oh, man, very cool stuff. And a Christy Wright coaching session at each location. No purchase necessary. Must be present to win. And make your plans to join us at one of these events. We're going to be busy the next 2 or 3 weeks here. So don't miss out. This is the Dave Ramsey Show. Our scripture of the day, 2 Corinthians 8:21, for we aim at what is honorable not only in the Lord's sight, but also in the sight of man. Thomas Jefferson said, honesty is the first chapter in the book of wisdom. Good stuff. Our question of the day comes from Blinds.com. They have a 100% satisfaction guarantee. That means even if you mismeasure or pick the wrong color, they'll remake your blinds for free. Now through April 18th, get up to 30% off the entire, anything on the site at Blinds.com. You have to use the promo code Ramsey, though. That's the magic word. Blinds.com. Ramsey. Today's question's from Dustin in Georgia. What are your thoughts on a Gerber baby life insurance plan for our new baby? It'd be $22 a month for $35,000, and that doubles when he turns 18. Is this a good investment? Okay, let's just say out loud that you are discussing buying a financial investment from a baby food company. Let's just say out loud that you just said that. Does that not make you giggle just a little bit? How stupid that is? I mean, really? You're going to buy an investment from a baby food company. It's a whole life insurance policy on a baby. So let me help you with this, Dustin. It's stupid. Really, really stupid. Like, don't do it. The money, okay, let's try this. Let me just do this. $22. All right, put this in the calculator because I just can't stand it. Okay, and 18 years. It was 18, right? Yeah. Okay. All right, let's do this again. 18. Put it all in the calculator here, and let's see. So, okay, if you were to invest the $22 in a decent growth stock mutual fund per month from 0 to 18. Now, let's go back. Remember the Gerber whole life insurance rip-off baby plan from the baby food company. Says if you put $22 a month in, you get $35,000 in life insurance, and it doubles when he turns 18. They didn't say that you could cash it in for $70,000. They said you'd have $70,000 worth of life insurance, which, let me help you with this, that means you're going to have about a $10,000 or a $12,000 cash value, roughly. I'll be off a little bit, but I won't be off much. However, if instead of getting ripped off, you were to put the $22 in a decent growth stock mutual fund for the same period of time, you would have not $10,000 or $12,000, not $70,000 worth of life insurance, but $125,000 on average with average mutual fund growth rates. Interesting. If I'm half wrong, you still came out way ahead. So, the answer is never buy life insurance as an investment. Let me say it again, because some of you get confused because you missed the part where I said never. Never buy life insurance as an investment. The math never works. And never is like never works. And this little Gerber policy is an example of that. As a matter of fact, it's one of it, the math is even worse on it than the typical rip-off adult whole life policy. I mean, you can get ripped off by Prudential. You could get ripped off by New York Life. You could get ripped off by Northwestern Mutual. You could get ripped off by a lot of these whole life companies if you want to. And you wouldn't be ripped off as much as you would by Gerber mathematically here. Now, you'd be putting more money in, so you'd lose more money. But mathematically, percentage-wise, the $22 will turn into more than it would have if you'd put it with those other companies. But, sucks still sucks. At the end of the day, it's just a matter of how bad something sucks. And this is all bad. Never use life insurance as an investment vehicle. It never works for you. It always comes out better if you do your investing in an investment. Yeah, that's why they call it that. And if you need life insurance, just buy some inexpensive life insurance that is life insurance only. like term life insurance, in other words. And that's what I have done for 30-something years. And it's worked out for me. I'm a multimillionaire. And that's one of the reasons I am, because I didn't give my money to these rip-off whole life companies. And my babies were not insured by Gerber Life, a baby food company selling life insurance products. Really, right there should have been a hint. Okay? Kind of sometimes if you're looking at investment products or money things, if you look at where it's advertised and what's advertised around it, it will sometimes tell you that you're not supposed to do it. I'll give you another example. Let's pretend that your latest financial thing you're wondering about is advertised on television, and the advertisement running next to it is a self-insert catheter or a walk-in bathtub or a Snuggie. That tells you that the life insurance or that the financial product being advertised is crap. And so let's think about who advertises right next to walk-in bathtubs, self-insert catheters, and Snuggies. Reverse mortgages with the funds. Or Magnum PI. Yeah. And who else advertises there? What's that guy? Well, I can't remember. He played in a Mel Gibson movie that was a really cool movie. He was the bad guy. He got killed. He was the medium-level bad guy. But he does the gold coins thing, with the bad teeth guy. Yeah. He's got like caps on his caps. Can't think of it. He's an actor, but he does the gold coins of it. He does the gold coins. So gold coins is right in there. Yeah, it fits right in the mix here. What else is advertised there? Oh, we'll get you out of your income taxes for free. We will get you out of you don't have to pay income taxes. I can show you how to get out of your income taxes for free. You seen that one? Is the IRS hounding you? You seen those ads? What are they advertised? Right next to Snuggie, right next to a self-insert catheter, and right next to the walk-in bathtubs. So that tells you right there the quality of your financial products. And, Gerber Life is right there in that same bunch of people, in that same neighborhood. No, they're not advertising on the cable TV, but think about it. I mean, what are they doing? It's a baby food company. Please, really. I mean, you buy your car there, too? I mean, I got a car. I got a Gerber Life car. I got a Gerber Life blue jeans. Really? I mean, you just don't think of them that way, do you? I mean, I don't think the baby food's bad, but maybe they should have stuck to that. Here's the trick. They probably make more on the life insurance. It's really profitable because it's crap. Oh, it's really profitable because it's crap. So here's the thing. No, we don't do Gerber life insurance. We don't do any life insurance that is an investment. Because here's the deal. One more time, let's walk through it. $100 a month going out the door for whole life insurance for those of you that are an adult. Now, we did $22 a month here and showed you how bad it was a minute ago. You can buy the same amount of term life insurance for about $5 a month that you could spend $100 on for whole life. That means $95 is going into the quote-unquote investment side to build up your cash value, which has an average rate of return with whole life of 1.2%, on universal life of 4.2%, and on variable life 7.3% after fees. These are outside studies that I'm quoting that have absolutely nothing to do with you in the life insurance business. Now, they tell you all kinds of other rates, but that's the actual after fees rate of return that you can expect. And when you finally build up a cash value because you put $95 out of every 100 in there and you die, they pay the face amount. They pay the life insurance amount. What happened to your savings account? They keep it. It's the payday lender of the middle class, people. It's a piece of garbage. Stay away from cash value life insurance of any kind, investment life insurance of any kind. Never use that as an investment. We'll be back with you before you know it. In the meantime, remember, there's ultimately only one way to financial peace, and that's to walk daily with the Prince of Peace, Christ Jesus.
Hey guys, it's Kelly Daniel, associate producer and phone screener for The Dave Ramsey Show, and you're in with Dave. That's right, if you want to get to Dave, you got to go through me first. Hey, this hour of the show is over, but you can find each 40-minute podcast on iTunes or Google Play. We're everywhere for free.
Hey guys, this is Dave Ramsey reminding you to catch the Dave Ramsey Show live on our YouTube channel weekdays